Welcome. We have a currently incarcerated person on the phone with us today. Will you please state your name?
Devennice.
Okay, and you are currently incarcerated at the Washington Correction Center, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and there's a lot of events going on in the world today, and some of the best advice comes from people who have been there, who've lived on the streets and who've been convicted of crimes and incarcerated. So is there a subject that you'd like everybody to know about and maybe talk about it today?
Yeah, I wanted to touch on a little bit about how they say people that deserve to be locked up, that committed violent crime, deserve to be locked up. But I know people like Mel and Gus and Memphis, Brady Mitchell, Sean Thompson. That's just to name a few who's been released within these last 2 years from WCC alone. And a few things that they all had in common is that they all had a life sentence, been incarcerated for at least 10 years, released, and has not returned back to prison. And these are some of the same people that's changing our culture of our communities as I speak right now. I don't speak for everyone because everyone don't have the same mind frame. But for the ones who woke up, realize they're a lot better than just a number that the system gives them, that don't just run but takes advantage of every opportunity that presents it, so a person could better themselves and come out of here not just a better person, but also a stronger from when they first left the county on that chain bus. The ones who love their freedom of penitentiary politics, that wants to return back to the free world instead of being institutionalized while living the life of a stagnated individual. Real friends and the things that you're used to doing when you want to do them by giving you 25, 30, 40 years of life. And after you've been in for 10 plus years, you start thinking about and feeling remorseful for the things you've done. Also for the people you've hurt and the lives you changed because of your actions. Plus, when your appeal gets shot down, you don't have the money for another attorney. Everyone abandons you because you're out of sight, so you're out of mind. And that release date seems so out of reach, but yet you stay strong because you know deep down in your soul that you will return a lot sooner than later. That's when that drive to stay on the positive path fills you. But then you start feeling a little discouraged because your local politicians and board members have lied to you yet again. They ask for your family, friends, and loved ones. Slick talk them to believe that therefore the people are promising to change laws that would help reform incarcerated individuals by giving them a second chance. But them same board members and politicians kill their own bills in the legislation hearings because they receive some COVID relief money, or they say it's an election year and they don't want people to seem like they're being too soft on crime. A lot of people talk about how some of us felons get released, commit more crimes, and come right back to the penitentiary. Well, that's true for some, but I can guarantee that's not the case for us folks that I've described before. And as the Clemency Board has helped some of us out, we haven't disappointed them yet, but we have continued to be that success story we told them that we would be once released. I said all this to say, people with a lot of time, after they served at least 10 to 15 years, and their track record inside speaks for itself, deserves another chance. Instead of our board members and politicians keep passing bills that will only release short-timers to try to prove a point that we need to stay locked up, as they bank on the same short-timers once released to reoffend and come back and become folks stacked and charged on why they should keep us locked up. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they use instead of building a chart on the ones that were facing a lot of time, did at least a dime and was paroled out and haven't reoffended, and now they're heads of NCAAPs, working for the governor and on the Clemency Project Board, just to name a few. But hold up. I also want to touch on one more thing before my time is up on this here phone, and it points to people's co-defendants. The law is that you're supposed to get the same like time as your co-defendant, and just because he or she wants to become what they call a snitch, regardless if they role played in the crime, since you're the one that they want because of who you were, who you are, and who they fear you have become, of course, give them something like a few months while you get hit for like 457 of them, and the restitution. Even though the courts and prosecutors' law, they don't abide by it. Now, where's the justice in that? My name is Devennice Gaines. I'm here at WCC. DLC number 729910. You know, and I'm just trying to continue to reach out because there's a lot of things that we need to do. All right now.
All right, thank you for those comments. And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Nah, man, just, stay positive, man. Keep us in your prayers, Continue to fight for us because we continue to fight from within. Don't give up on us. I know it's a lot of people that feel that we deserve to be here. And at the same time, once something happens, once somebody, one of your loved ones or close friends or some family members go ahead and slip up, you ain't gonna feel that way again. So don't be one-track minded and feel that way for us all. That's what I got to say.